Hello. Today is July the 31st, 2024. Had to take the day off. I went and did an eye exam and they put that fluid in there to dilate the eyes. So now everything's really bright and it's kind of squinty out here for me. Sorry. But I was inspired to sit and talk about what I see. Things, you know, if you've been watching any of my videos lately, things have changed in my life, and I've been getting information sent here from the creator. The creator just wanted to keep sending this specific type of information to me for some reason. And over the last year, I've learned about this and that associate with everything else that I've learned. So when it comes to any of the videos you may have seen on the Electric Universe, all of my videos are really short. They're just fragments of reality that I have the opportunity to share. So, what I've been meaning to share with everybody about all the different aspects to life that is affected or touched by what I've discovered. It's incredibly large, vast amount of people and things that relate to how we live and how we understand life on a regular basis. Well, it turns out that a lot of us on this planet have dedicated their lives to religion, and religion is only what you learn from your parents and what their parents have taught them, and the generations that have just hung on to all these forced ideals. And we've all heard that God is one. God is in everything. God is the essence of the universe. Well, yes. Yes, yes. God is everything. God is everything. There's nothing we can do about that. But specific gods that make rules aren't real. They're not the truth. The truth is vibration. That's all the universe is. That's all we are. We are all just a ball of essence that is solidified to be able to manage living on this planet. But everything within our body and everything on the planet is just a small little vibrating dot. Everything just starts vibrating. Everything vibrates no matter what you do about it. And that's God. God is everything around us. God is the air we breathe. God is everything. The water. God is everything. The air we breathe, we can't see it. We can't feel it. We can't know what it's doing for some reason here at this level of our visual context, I guess, that we can see things. But yeah, it's always vibrating. So everything around us is just essence that is coming from the planet. The universe is mixing with whatever is coming off the planet. And here we are, just vibrating frequencies. That's all. That's all there ever is. So you have to take yourself back from the planet. Take yourself back and see the planet as just another orb, as I have presented in the clouds and in the atmosphere around us. Those orbs of every size, minuscule, microscopic, down to the atom, all the things inside a cell, and all the words. I don't have all those scientific words, but everything comes down to a bubble. Bubbles, 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 from one size to another, as big as the Earth, right? And bigger, and bigger, and bigger. And they're all around us, floating all around us, pushing on us. It's all that's going on here. So when it comes to religion, every one of them is missing this context. This one piece of information that makes you the one who gets to decide on your choices in life and what you think and what you feel. There's no judgment in reality. In reality, there is no judgment. Judgment is only brought onto you through education, religion, and so on. Media. It's all just pressure that's being put on us mentally. Anyway, we're all the same. We're all vibrational contexts that are just here thinking, doing what we were supposed to do of some sort. Whatever your mission is, it's your mission. If you don't believe you have a mission, well, I don't know what to tell you. All I can tell you is that you're here for a purpose. Whether it be a negative purpose or a positive purpose, you're here doing it. So if you have a vibration that you feel within you, you can work on that. I've never meditated to a point that I'm, pushing that kind of context into your life. I'm not a prayer kind of guy. All I do is talk to the universe and tell the universe how I feel and what I think and what I feel strong about. And I've done that, I think, all my life. I can't recall any time that I didn't talk to the universe, but it was never really a prayer session or that I took and repeated on a regular basis. What I've done all my life is just constantly talked to the universe, and it has come back now. The universe has found it, has caught me at the age and the time that I need to start hearing that I haven't wasted my time, that this is life now. And this is life now. Life now is for me to tell you what the universe is telling me, and what I've gotten directly so far from the Creator is this thing that we've all been missing. I don't know how it got out of, the regular conversation, but it's in everything. The orb impression, it's in everything, and I've found it in everything on the planet. So I'm convinced, and I just need you to understand that the orbs are consciousness. Everything that we know is consciousness. Consciousness is all there has been and all there will be before you and after you. Everything in your reality is yours. Your consciousness has created your reality to be the way it is. You are the only one that can control it. You are your own God. There is no other God. You have the power, and only you have the power to be your own God. No God is going to do anything for you. When you get up in the morning, if you've got a job to go to, you get up and you go to that job. God didn't say, all right, get up and go to that job. You make that happen. Nobody else makes choices for you but you. If you make a bad choice, that wasn't God, that was you. So you have to take responsibility for you and your choices, because you are your own God. And you can only make change in other things in your life when you accept that you're your own God and you are the one in power of what happens. You create the reality you live in with the words and the thoughts that you project into the world. If you think negative stuff all the time, you're only going to get negative things back. And the universe is doing that for your benefit, showing you that what you're putting out into the universe applies to you. is your life. So while you push out negativity, it's just coming back to you. If you push out positive, it comes back to you. Thinking positive thoughts in all situations. If you find that you're in a really negative situation, you could stop and think about somehow the positive is happening in somebody else's life or somewhere in the background that you're not looking at. Something positive is happening if something negative is happening in your experience. So instead of focusing on the negative that you're visualizing, step back from the negative and think about all the positive things that could be happening due to that negative experience. And the more negative gets pushed out of your mindset with the more positive you think, then your brain will only think about positive. You don't have to stop thinking about negative stuff all the time. You don't have to stop thinking about negative stuff all the time. What needs to be done is the positive has to come forward. So it's the more positive that you think of, it will have to fill in all that negative space. So anything that was negative in your mind will slowly disappear. And I find that has been how I live my life. And the universe somehow has found it necessary to tell me these things. And this one thing that I am about today is the religion part. That all religions can come together on the same understanding of consciousness. Consciousness is all we are, and it's right here in our faces if we only took a look at it. And now that, this kind of phone is available with the camera on it that showed me the universe as it is right here in my face, then I was able to see beyond. And now I can see in the clouds, and I can see everything. I can see all the energy that's around us that makes us who we are. Because the same energy I see in the sky, I know I'm breathing in and out. I know I take it in, and I know I let it out. So when I let it out, it's got to come out in positive so that it goes out to the universe as positive input, because you can't take it back. Once it comes out, you can't take it back. So all religions, all fighting against each other for no purpose whatsoever. And even the religions that may think that they're the one who keeps the other religions, from fighting and killing each other, still need to stop following rules. Rules are made by man. Consciousness does not have rules. Consciousness does not have rules. The universe is consciousness, and we need to join with the universal consciousness by getting the rules and putting them away. Rules are bad. Freedom of the mind and the spirit are good. And knowing that there's no in between. We are in it at all times. We are like in a sea of electromagnetic whatever happening all the time. And it's not just out here in the air, it's inside of every cell in our bodies and every bit of the material and everything on the planet, because it all comes from the planet. We came from the planet. Where we came before that is beyond me. But all of us that are living here now came from the planet because our parents came from the food that their parents ate. Their whole body is just from the planet. We are the planet. We are the vibrational forces. And now we need to get the vibration all the same. So it's all positive across the planet. And we can all move forward from all the negativity that was placed on the planet during the bad time. Let's get positive.